Today, the Trans Day of Visibility, maybe we can take a moment to celebrate that we have achieved some milestones, but we still got a lot of work to do.
Mi nombre es Carolina Alejandra Figueredo, vengo de la ciudad de Buenos Aires, de Argentina, y pertenezco al archivo de la memoria trans argentina.
Hello, my name is Kalani Walter. I'm from Ethan. Ethan is the East Africa Transworld Advocacy Network.
My name is Susan Gapka. I reside in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Hello, my name is Henry Tay, and I'm from Hong Kong. And currently I'm the head of a trans-led charity called Transgender Equality Hong Kong. I'm probably best known as the Hong Kong ID guy that successfully challenged the Hong Kong ID policy that used to require full sex reassignment surgery in order to change the gender marker on the ID card. I grew up in a very gender non-conforming way, and I didn't have a clue what transgender meant, and as I was growing up, I never saw any trans men being represented in the media, didn't see anyone like myself. As I was fighting the lawsuit, not being visible is a huge issue for me because I was dismissed twice by the lower courts, and I was desperate to convince, especially the judges, that we deserve a male ID so that we can live a normal life in Hong Kong. And we hope that by being seen, people would believe that trans men are men, and would help to win the lawsuit at the end, which we eventually did.
Mi trabajo comienza en realidad por una visita que hice y llevando mi propia historia. Cuando me di cuenta que era un lugar donde podía visibilizar mi historia, en verdad yo me había quedado sorprendida porque nunca tuvimos una oportunidad de esa índole, ¿no es cierto?, de poder hablarlo en público, ¿no? Lo que vivimos, poder contar tantas cosas que teníamos para contar, ¿no es cierto? Y bueno, el archivo fue un puente muy importante en mi vida y en la vida de todas las mujeres trans mayores que pudimos contar. Todas las barbaries que hemos vivido es como que sacamos todo eso de adentro, ese dolor que teníamos es como que encontramos el momento para poder contarlo.
I remember when I was young, I would always ask myself every single day that does it ever get better? Is there like a light at the end of the tunnel? Does life get easier? And over time, you get to experience life differently. Over time, you get to realize that these are things not to rush. You take your time, and the pieces just start falling into place.
Trans visibility is important for me for the same reason it is important for everyone else. It promotes emotional, psychological, physical health and well-being.
Today, the Trans Day of Visibility, maybe we can take a moment to celebrate this achievement. Yes, we have achieved some milestones here, not just for Hong Kong, but also for Asia, but we still got a lot of work to do for our fellow trans siblings.
Trans allyship is important in building a mainstream momentum to ensure we are acknowledged, accepted, and respected both socially and politically.
No tiene que haber una sola bandera en la agrupación LGBTQ+. Nosotros somos unidad, tenemos que ser unos en una bandera y es de la única manera que vamos a preservar nuestro derecho y defenderlo.
I'd like to say it does get better with time, and you just have to be patient with yourself and remember to be kind to yourself, and also remember that the universe has a place for you.